Go.
For our 2, 3, 4 Maths Mat Challenge, what you need to do is you need to get out your maths book and turn it sideways so it's in the landscape position. When you've done that, draw a rectangle that takes up as much of the page as you can. In the centre of the rectangle, draw a circle, and from that circle draw lines out to each corner of that rectangle you first drew. What we're going to do is we're going to then use our digit cards from our maths kit. So these are in our maths kit that you will have at home. To decide on the number I need for this task, I have to take the first 3 numbers, digits, from the stack. I'm going to make a 3-digit number using those digits, and my number is going to be 145. If you're in grade 4 or if you're in grade 3 and would like a challenge, you might choose to turn over a 4th card and make a 4-digit number. But for this video, I'm going to choose 3 digits. So I'm going to now write my number I've made in the circle on my book, 145. Now this task, I have to show you that I really understand 145. The first thing I need to do is I need to show you that I can make 145. And I'm going to make 145 using 2 sets of materials that I have here. I have ice cream sticks, and these ice cream sticks, you can see I've got some loose ones. I've got some bundles of 10, and I've got one big bundle of 10 tens, which I know that makes 100. And so I'm going to use these sticks to make my number 145. So I know that I need 5 loose ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 tens. There's 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, and 100. There are 100 ice cream sticks in that bundle. So I have shown you that I can make 145 using ice cream sticks. My second way of showing you that I know what 145 is using pictures of some of the materials that you use at school, and the teachers will have called them MAB. Now what I've got here is I've got a picture of flats, I've got a picture of a long, and I've got a picture of a mini. If you'd like to, you can draw the 3 or 4 columns depending on your number on a piece of paper or in the little place on your in your workbook in there. So I know that my number is 145, so I know I need to, in this column, I need to put 5 ones. So I'm going to put 5 ones in there. In this column, I know I'm going to put 4 tens. And in this column, I'm going to put 1 flat, or 100. So I have used these pictures of our MAB to make 145. Okay, now I'm going back into my maths book. I've made 145 with the materials. I'm now going to draw a picture of 145. and I'm going to choose to draw a picture on a number line. Now I know that 145 is between 100 and 200. And if I draw a number line going from 100 to 200, so it's like I'm taking a part of the number line that can go from 0 up until infinity. I have to put these arrows each end to show that the numbers actually, there could be 90, 80, 70, 60, I could go that way. The numbers also go beyond 200. But I only need the part of the number line that shows 100 to 200 because I know 145 is between those two numbers. So in the centre, I know that that number there will be 150 because it's exactly in the middle between 100 and 200. And I know that 145 is smaller or less than 150, so I have to go this way. So I have to show tens, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Now I need to count up from the 100 to get to 140, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. So I know this is 140 here, but I want to show 145. And 145 is midway between 140 and 150. So that arrow there shows that is where 145 is. So that's my way of showing a picture of 145. You also have a number line in your maths kit that you might take out and use. This number line starts at 0 and it goes to 200. That's the part of the number line it shows. So you might like to show where 145 would go on that, and that's about where 145 would be on the number line. So you could choose to use that from your maths kit if you'd like to. The other job we need to do in this Maths Mat challenge is we have to write a problem that has 145 in it. Here is my problem. My problem is there were 200 people watching a football game, watching Collingwood and Richmond play. 55 people were barracking for Collingwood and the rest of the crowd were barracking for Richmond. I want to know how many people were barracking for Richmond. And when we have a worded problem, it's often good to draw a picture. So altogether, there are 200 people watching the football game, all watching the two teams play. 55 of those people, so all of them is 200. So my picture is going to look like this. There's 200 people all together, but 55 of them are barracking for Collingwood. I need to know the number of people that are barracking for Richmond. So I know that if all the people that go to the game is 200, I'm writing it in my equation box. This is where we write the digit or the equation. So there's 200 people and I know that 55 are barracking for Collingwood. So I have to take 55 away from 200 to work out how many people are barracking for Richmond. Okay, and I can do that using my concrete material, or I could do it from starting on my number line and counting on. So I could find 55 and I could count up to 100, up to 200 to find out how many people would be barracking for Richmond. And in this case, it's 145. Because I know 200 take away 55 is 145. I also know that 55 plus 145 equals 200.